in His presence. Immediately, Jesus stretched out His hand and took hold of him and said to him, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" The Good News according to St. Matthew, chapter 14, verse 31. Their encounter with Jesus prompted many to begin their spiritual sail with Jesus in the ocean of daily life. They began to sink when their eyes wandered away from Jesus and looked upon the winds and storms around them. After the great miracle of feeding the 20,000, Jesus sent His disciples across the lake and withdrew to the mountain to pray. The boat was caught in a violent storm when it was far from shore. The disciples were tired of rowing. In the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went to them, walking on the raging waves. The disciples screamed as they thought a ghost was approaching them. "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid," Jesus said. Peter replied to him, saying, "If it is you, tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," said Jesus, and Peter started his walk on the water. But his eyes wandered away from Jesus to the raging waves and the boisterous winds around him. He was afraid and began to sink, crying, "Lord, save me." Jesus saved him, saying, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" Dearly beloved, are you sinking amidst the raging waves and storms of life? Cry out to Jesus. He will save you. Remember, when you set out obeying His voice, His eyes are upon you whenever you are.
O soul, are you weary and troubled? No light in the darkness you see. There's a light for a look at the Savior, and life more abundant and free. Turn your eyes upon Jesus, look full in His wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of His glory and grace. Through death into life everlasting, He passed and we follow Him there. O'er us sin no more had dominion, for more than conquerors we are. Turn your eyes upon Jesus, look full in His wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of His glory and grace. His word shall not fail you, He promised. Believe Him and all will be well. dying, His perfect salvation to tell. Turn your eyes upon Jesus, look full in His wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of His glory and grace. And the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of His glory